Just stopped at BJ's house.
I got a guy come over to look at it.
Oh, wow.
It's got a 350 in it with a $400 $700 tranny.
That's back when they were still able to knock out a brand new body style every year.
Yep. And all the chrome on and everything, so it's one of my favorites, but we were born in 55, so I'm keeping the 55.
So you have some toys here in the garage we'll be seeing here in a second. 55.
An old two-door post.
Now what's the drivetrain in this one?
350 engine with a 400 turbo transmission.
Just works well.
4-link rear end. Yeah.
Oh, 4-link.
Yeah, it's kind of built for.
Oh, look at that interior.
No, I don't have it unlocked, but the whole thing is. The whole thing
wow, like a royal blue. Oh.
I'll get a key to open the door for you. I used to develop, I had that out for about 4 hours the other day. We developed a real good oil leak on the 55. So
Ah.
I had to go into the shop.
Yeah, we'll check these out in a second. Good Lord.
That one used to be a pace car.
Oh, it was a pace car.
The second or third owner, well, BJ will tell you all about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Richard Petty signed the glove box on that one.
Richard Petty. Looks like he weighs about 80 pounds on a good day.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Yeah, we got to check these out in a second, but oh, wow.
And you see the back seat, the whole headliner, everything. My wife sticks the Chevy emblem in the back seat.
That is such a beautiful color in
The
there.
headliner and everything, kind of hard to see it.
That is stunning. Oh, man. It's like driving a couch.
Yeah. You get the bench seat so your girl can sit beside you.
Oh, yeah.
She's your cup holder.
He's a sneaky one, isn't he?
Yeah. Back in the day, we had cup holders. That was our girl. Little skirt holding the cup.
Jeez. All right. Now, what's the story on this one? Good Lord, that's
It
beautiful.
used to be if you unlock the Durango, I'll show you a picture. This used to be a pace car.
Yeah.
The guy bought it brand new in 1969.
Yeah.
He owned Perry Raceway up in Perry, New York. It's called Wyoming International Speedway. Anyway, so the owner bought the car and had it painted with checkers, and it became a pace car for 4 years.
Oh, yeah.
7 years. And then the second owner had 7 years. The third owner had been repainted. The third owner was sanding it down, and he found checkers all over the wing, all over the roof.
Yeah.
And he's like, what?
What the heck?
He got hold of the original owner and found out it was a pace car. So they've actually made a little car. They made a little model of this car.
Of this very one.
Yeah, right here. There's the model.
Oh, so cool.
That is what it used to be.
That's the very car.
That is this car.
Oh.
And here it is here. Perry Raceway.
Oh, that is so cool.
And then I got most of them are black and white pictures.
Jeez, that is so cool.
There it is here.
One of the guys was having it refurbished, repainted. Went,
Yeah.
There's some checkers on it. What does the checkers mean?
Yeah.
Oh.
And you know what? So you see the checkers right here?
Yeah.
Okay, so we had this up on the lift. I was having new bushings I was having some bushings put into it. When this thing was up on the lift, the guy's son, we use Exhaust Solutions in Ellington there, Matt and Jay, and Matt says, BJ, look, so the car was like 10 feet in the air, and you could still see.
Kind of the outline of them.
Yeah, you could still see the checkers on that side. That just the impression of the checkers, you have to be just in the right line.
Yeah, it's amazing how that stuff will continue on.
So that's proof. Of course, it's in this magazine, kind of ties it all together that because somebody will say, well, how do we know that's the car? But
So it had checkers on the headlight area too.
Yep. So here's a car, here's our car, and this grill should be red and that should be red. But when they redid it, the third owner, he had that done in white. And he had the wing done in white, where the wing would have originally been black. But there's nothing telling you that on the build sheet or anything what color the wing was. So, but it ties it together with the magazine.
Are they both 440 cars?
Yep.
I think that's how they all came, wasn't it?
And
Or
Hemis.
there were some Hemis too?
Yeah, and then it ties it in with the, the And this is the guy, the third owner, that had it 42 years. And he's the one that found the checkers on it. Like, what's going on?
That is so
Kind of
cool.
ties it all together. So it definitely got some history. This one, and both these are number matching 440s, but for some reason, the transmissions are not original. I can't.
Did they just blow up often, or?
I don't know. This one we think was raced because you can see the lug nuts. They come all the way through.
Oh
The
yeah,
studs,
yeah, because
okay?
that's an NHRA
Okay?
thing.
And front and rear. And my twin brother, he said, when I bought this, he said, well, you're going to put the original wheels on. I go, no. Every Superbird you see and every Daytona have the original wheels, okay?
Yeah.
Well, back in 70, when you bought something like this, you took the mags off, threw them away, you put on Kragers, got the back end up and put wide tires on the rear. That's the way this car is. The back end's up a little bit. It's got mags on it, got wider tires, so I'm just leaving it.
Wow.
Yeah, you just barely see, if you look underneath, you'll see his signature right down here.
Turn a little light on there.
Yeah, right. You'll see it right there.
Richard Petty.
Yeah.
Woo!
I mean, that make the car maybe worth $1 more. I don't know.
I don't know. He's
Yeah,
the
now
king.
once he's gone, he don't sign anything. So
When we go
Look
to
at the
Hippie
hoods.
Fest in the Volkswagen,
Yeah.
the Petty Museum is like 45 minutes away from the Hippie Fest, so we just
Oh, wow.
happened to.
I got to look at the front end of these. I've never even seen them.
yep. And see, this is white. Like I said, that should have been red, and that spoiler should have been red, but it just made it so unappealing. That
Yeah.
It gives it a little bit of character. That's about the only thing that's not original, you know.
Is the cone fiberglass?
No, it's metal,
It's steel.
steel.
Okay.
Yep. I had an extra one. I had an extra nose.
Aren't the wings steel too, or are they aluminum?
So the wings are aluminum.
Okay.
These are metal. Now they reproduce fiberglass wings, fiberglass.
That
But
must be what I was thinking.
I just sold a nose, just a nose for $35,000. Just a nose. It was the only one that they could find in the entire United States. A guy had a Daytona that he wrecked, and he needed a nose. And somebody from Canada called me and said, "I know you got a nose, so." I got a nose. It's right here, but I
Oh, that's an earlier stop sign with the lights in it.
Yep. And then this one, you know, like I
Wow.
say, this one, I can take this out, burn the tires. You know, it's not as valuable as that one. The Daytonas are like
And
4
we got
times.
a clock.
Yeah. But that's
Oh man, never seen one like that ever.
that's not original. That's
Okay.
yeah. But the Daytonas they made 503 of them. And they made like 1,800 and some. They say 1822, so they made 4 times as many. So those are so much rarer. Daytonas.
What's the line here for? Because they used a stock hood on this,
Yeah, but
right?
they-
And then that's a different.
Yeah, they added another piece on it. I think it's a Coronet, maybe a Coronet hood, and then they had to
Yeah.
add something to it, and the front end is different on that one. But
All these were automatics, or was there such thing as a 4-speed?
no, they had 4 speeds,
Okay.
and they just sold a Daytona at Barrett Jackson. It was I think it was a 4-speed, but it was a Hemi car. But all the options, it had electric windows, it had every option. 3.3 million. It just sold.
I was going to say years ago, these were already, years and years ago, these were expensive.
Yeah, but you know, when they first came out, they couldn't sell them all.
Right.
They had to take the noses off.
Took it all off. Yeah. Isn't that
Sell
amazing?
it as a road runner.
Sounds like one guy threw it off in the river.
Got your BG's 8-track in there.
Yeah.
What a gorgeous car. Okay, we got to come over here. It's nice to see that you have a lot of extra parts that are exclusive to all the cars and stuff.
Yeah,
Keeping them on. There's the
I
Camaro
got-
stuff.
I got Toyota stuff, 55, 70, 50. I got one for each vehicle. You know, just something.
These are the kind of things you buy them at an auction or something. You give like $10 for 100 of them, and they come
Yeah,
in
yeah.
so handy.
Yeah, they came out of a school, but yeah, we used them. And I got extra ones stacked up, but just anyway. So this thing here,
This thing is a good lord.
this is what it used to be.
Oh man. What's in this now? Is this a diesel then, or?
Nope, it's a 361 big block.
I remember I had a 361 and a 64 Fury.
Well, this is an industrial.
Yeah.
Here's a picture of my wife on the frame. So we spent
That's how you know you need to marry her, right
Yep,
there.
Yep. So anyway, it was short and 5.5 feet, and this guy gets the credit for doing the conversion. So we bought it from him and spent 30 years.
I got to walk around this
3
thing.
years. Here's, look here. So I'll show you. You see the handle right here?
Yeah.
That handle, and you see the handle on the track.
Yeah.
That's how you,
Oh, how cool is that?
that's all original.
Let me turn on the light again.
So the truck is original height, so I have not raised it at all.
Good Lord.
And that's
that
the
thing-
original 361 industrial engine, little 2-barrel with the oil breather. Everybody want me to put a Hemi in it. I go, no, no, no.
Yeah.
Everything from the back of the cab back is custom.
Wow.
So we wanted to leave all this original.
What did you start with as a bed? Did you start
Oh,
with like
that-
fenders and nothing else?
Yeah, the Dodge fenders, the bed was made in Virginia. The bed and the tailgate are all custom made. We have not raised this. This is a factory height.
Yeah, I'm holding my arm way up
Yeah.
and I'm 6'2".
Yeah, it's 6'2". Where's this come to on your? I tell people this where it says Dodge.
Wow.
Comes my forehead, and we have.
Yeah, the Dodge is about even with my nose. The Dodge lettering there. This thing
I had
is.
this bumper made in Bradenton. And
Oh, wow.
It was sent up north to get chrome. They couldn't chrome it down.
Boy, they did a good job too with it being that flat. How perfect the chrome is.
So,
You even have cool little mini bikes around here.
yeah,
You're about as much of a
Anyway.
grown up as I am.
it's just you gotta have something like this so you take your. It's still got the 2.5-ton suspension up front.
So when it's unloaded, it
Yeah.
probably rides like a,
Yeah,
a
it rides like
log
a
wagon.
truck.
Oh yeah.
Rides like a truck, but it is basically a 2.5-ton. We converted it to 4-wheel drive, so it's a 4-wheel drive truck. It's just one of a kind.
You pretty much have won the "He Who Dies with the Most Toys Wins" competition.
Yeah,
Wow, that is so. The bodywork and the paint and the chrome is just insane on
came
this.
off of a '59 Dodge panel truck, the bumper. So Dodge fenders are Dodge. The bed completely custom made.
How much does that drop it down? Over a foot?
Yeah, I had a guy, a friend of mine made that for me when I was working in it. We were rebuilding transformers, and
Good Lord, this thing's beautiful.
the paint, I mean, it's 20 years old.
Jeez,
I've been showing it for 20 years.
what is the shade of blue?
Well, I took a Chrysler blue and added a little bit of silver to it.
Okay. Get back around here.
I remember a friend of mine had a Plymouth Fury back in the day. So when I got ready to paint it, I went down to the paint store and they brought up the Plymouth Fury paint.
Yeah,
And I
got
looked
the
at it
same.
and I go, that's not what's in my brain. So we added silver to it 3 times. I kept going outside and they come back in, add a little more. Then I said, oh, that's it right there. That's
See
it.
that big ring like that looks like a whole lot of those, like the swept line years.
Yep,
the
the O'Connell lines.
Yeah, I
and stuff.
love those.
Yep. And to
Just
try to
so
find
pretty.
a set of these rings, so one of these was good and one was bad. I found a set on eBay, bought them. During shipping, one of them got damaged, but I still had one good one plus the other good one. So I had a pair of good ones and a pair of bad ones. Then I had them all anodized, stripped down, and not chrome, but anodized or whatever you call it.
That sign on your side there, I grew up in Kentucky. Mountain Dew will tickle your innards.
Yep.
I remember those exact signs when I was a little kid.
Yeah,
Man,
not too many of the 8x10s or 8x7.
Oh, that's a big boy there.
8x7, yep.
Wow, look at
I
that.
had them all repowder coated, set them up to Tampa. And,
The build quality of this is just insane.
yep, this is all stainless in here. So when I bought it, it was all painted. So I had to take the grill. You can't really get the grill out. Well, I mean, you can fish it out to the
Yeah.
top. So what I did is I painted inside all black. I cleaned all the paint off the grill and stuck the grill in there, pushed it back and stuffed rags in there. So when we painted everything, all I had to do was pull that out and put the screws in with the, every place that I used all stainless.
I was going to say buttonhead stainless everywhere. Just
Yeah,
so
and,
much detail.
And I could not find stainless bumper bolts, so I went down to Ace Hardware, bought carriage bolts. Okay, these are stainless carriage bolts.
Yeah.
I had to take and grind all the rings off, take them over, have them nickel plated, and then have them chrome plated. Then I had to file the squares in the bumper. So just to make these 4 bumper bolts and the 4 front, all stainless, that was a project.
Oh,
I
yeah.
mean, because you just can't buy the stainless bumper bolts.
What
And
size are the tires?
42.
42.
I wanted to go 44s, but the way this was boxed in here.
Yeah.
If you look in with your camera, you'll see
Yeah.
where I didn't want to hit. The way
Yeah,
that
just
was-
kind of comes.
right here.
Oh, over there. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
The way that I didn't want
Inside
that
of the
hit.
box, yeah.
44s would give you another inch less room up there and an inch down below, so I stayed with 42.
These panels are gorgeous on this truck. Looking down that whole side is just I mean, another thing people forget is that, I mean, I know this is all new here, but generally a truck was used like a truck. So most of the time the bodies on them are really rough.
Beat up, yep.
When he puts gas in, he just steps up and.
Yeah, the gas. Right down there, you can see.
Oh, I can see it.
Because the tailgate doesn't come
And
out.
I keep this bolt down and drop it down, so I put stainless bolts.
Yeah, if it fell. Wow. And this is probably a 90s font on the Dodge 4x4,
Yeah,
right?
well, I put that on there, and I have Big Dog, you know, it says Sick'em.
Yeah.
Like a Big Dog, right?
Yeah.
So I had Big Dog written on here, and then that's why the Sick'em. Well,
Yeah.
you know, people would stand right here and ask me, what kind of vehicle is this? I'm like, yeah, can you not see? You know, it said Dodge 4x4 Big Dog, so I went ahead and peeled the Big Dog off. So, you know, it was just maybe too much. So now they look at it, they can tell it's a Dodge.
What a
And I had to
monster
cut
of
the
a
garage
truck.
door out because it was as tall as that when we built.
You had to modify your house for your truck.
We worked on it out
One
here.
passerby said only a redneck would adjust their house for something like that.
That's a thinking person, though. That's a person who's thinking clear thoughts.
We worked on it out here for 2.5 years, and I wanted to reassemble it in here, but we had to cut it out and get it in, and put the fenders in the, you know, like I said, 3 years of never do it again. I'm done.
Oh, absolutely. I guarantee
I
that.
was a little bit younger.
You have a couple of these builds in you, and then you get to a point where, like, you know, I think I'd rather just, like, maybe
Yeah.
just, like, dust it off on Saturdays or something. Jeez.
And
Well, I
they're sanding the tires because it's like a square tire until the sand gets.
Oh, okay.
That's how they balance them. For some reason, like big semi trucks, I guess they put sand, and how it works,
Tractors do that.
I have no idea how it works.
I have a 52 Ford tractor that had some kind of calcium in the tires. At 52?
I was going to show you a picture in the big truck.
Yeah.
Who's that in the middle? That's me with short hair, and that's my wife.
Let me get my
We got the
readers on.
VW that I grew my hair long. Who's the guy in the middle?
Oh, it's oh geez, Bradshaw.
Yeah, Terry Bradshaw.
He was geeking over your truck.
Yep. You see his collar's turned up, shirt's wrinkled. He's getting ready to watch some NASCAR. We met up with him. He used to live up here in Parrish.
Oh, I never knew that.
And after church one day, we took the truck up there and ran into him. So
Wow.
that's kind of unique. He's seen the truck.
The detail on everything you have is just remarkable. Just remarkable.
Well, being in the military, he's got everything set.
Well, I was in the Air Force for 6 years.
Okay. Thank you for your service.
Yeah.